Hello, everybody.
Hey everybody, how are we doing?
Welcome to Carolina Retirement Planners Happy Half Hour. Uh, I'm Samantha Shukavage, and with me, as always, is David Shukavage, the president and founder of Carolina Retirement Planners. And making the magic happen there in the background is Ms. Amy Dresky, the director of Client Fun. Hey, Amy.
Hi, how are you guys?
Good, and you are super fun today. I
I
love it.
am.
I
Oh,
should
sugar.
I should have brought my lights. I
I
forgot my.
know. What?
People
I
need to
know.
remind me, but okay.
All right, I'll go back over here. Hi.
So good to see you. And we come to you every Thursday at 4:30 live on your Facebook page, or you might be watching us as a replay on Facebook or replay on YouTube. But we bring to you some kind of tidbit of financial information and wrap it all up nice in some banter and fun. And this is our last happy half hour of 2022. Can you believe it?
Wow.
Right?
Wow, crazy.
Well,
Wow.
actually, I think next to 2020, everybody's gonna be happy to see 2022 go by.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm looking forward to see what 2023 brings for us. I
I'm
have
hoping it's better too.
I have a feeling it's going to be a good year. I'm looking forward for a good year personally.
I like the positivity. I like it. I like it.
Thank you. Thank you. And as always, if you're new here, we can't see y'all that you're here. So feel free to type hi in the chat and let us know that you're here. Let us know what you're drinking. We used to, before pre-COVID, we would get together and have different drinking events, and we are starting to integrate them back in now. We went live at Fermental maybe 2 weeks ago.
That was a lot of fun. I like that. That was a good time.
Yeah. But when we started doing this, we strategically planned it at the end of the day on a Thursday so we could enjoy a beverage. And I'm actually drinking something fun today. I'm normally drinking, lately I've been drinking water, but today I pulled a Modelo out. So I'm actually drinking a beverage. I don't know if
Like
Amy, if you're drinking a beer today. I know sometimes you are.
I am. Let's see. I crushed the can because I poured it into a cup, but it's called Milk and Cookies by Wicked Weed. But I crushed it, but it's in a cup. So it's actually quite delicious. So
Oh, that sounds lovely. Sounds lovely. And each day of the year, or each day is some kind of national holiday. So what day is it today, Amy?
okay, so today I selected National Re-Gifting Day to kind of go along with the story that is going to be told today. So I thought it was,
Yeah.
Happy National Regifting Day. I don't know. Have you guys ever regifted anything? I have a strict policy of not regifting something unless you already own it. So yeah, I feel if somebody has gone through the effort of giving you a gift, find a way to use it.
Yeah,
I'm weird.
I'm not a regifter. I'm not a regifter. But there is a reason that we brought this up, right, Dad?
Yeah.
And that's last week we were talking about our favorite Christmas songs, and what was it? Overwhelmingly, the top one. Oh, no, never mind. The top one was "Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer." But another fan favorite was "I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas," and apparently there is a very cool story about that, right?
There is a very cool story, and we can go through. But I need to talk a little bit. I kind of told people when I gave the pitch that we talked about last year and this year. So we're going to talk a little bit. I'm trying to find some what good news could we have about this year? Because as some of you, many of you may have noticed, it has been a pretty bad year for the market, the stock market this year, you know?
Yeah.
And so I went out to seek what I could find. And actually, before we do that, though, we should say hi to people. Don't we always say hi to people?
Yeah.
We do, yes.
So,
Yeah.
once again, and I can see that Teresa has once again joined us.
I
She
know
is
that
a
lady.
regular, you know.
Yeah. Hi, Mom.
And Bill has joined us. It is good to see you, Fernando. It is good year. I hope your wife is with us too. Fred, who else do we have here?
We have got Dan and Barb in the mountains.
Oh,
They're
and
drinking,
a German Pilsner, a Bombo Pilsner. I had one the other day. It went very well down at the Front Street Brewery. And Teresa's drinking a banana coffee smoothie. Who else is here?
Martha's here. Oh, she's in upstate New York right now. And Paul's here. Bruce is here. He's actually drinking a Bell's Cherry Stout that he got from Fermental after the Happy Half Hour tasting.
Ah,
I like it. I like it.
That's a phenomenal beer. Very solid choice. And Mary's here. Jay and Carter are
she says
here.
hello to Martha in her old home stomping grounds. So we're shout out to Martha for Mary.
Mm-hmm. And Jay and Carter are here, and my mom is here. Hi, Mom.
We got to see Jay and Carter this week, so it's been a good week. So far,
And Deb and Dave are here.
yeah. So let me go see if I can turn on the. Have better luck
Joanne
with a
and
little
Mike.
gizmo this time. Yeah.
Hey, guys.
We'll get back to more later, but this is my best attempt at good. This is from the based upon S&P daily closes. You can see on the bottom the reference, but this is bear markets that we've seen, and we've all been here for at least 22 years, right? So this century, what have things done? And you can see that we had a bear market in 2000, we had a bear market in 2008, basically 2020 we had the COVID crash, and this year. And the good news is, as bad as it is, it's the fourth least worst. So as bad as things are, we've lived through worse this century. So we
I like
can kind
that,
of
yeah.
take a little bit of hope and
There you
things
go.
and,
That's a positive outlook.
so that's a little bit. Now, what about next year? Everybody's wondering about next year. And there's a lot of people predicting we're going to have a recession and a lot of things, but then there's a lot of people pointing out that, boy, employment is still, we can't get enough people to fill the jobs. I think who knows? No one really knows. Oftentimes people predict bad things because they get more press and can sell more advertisements. No one really knows. We are trying to get inflation under control, and it's slowly coming under control. Oil prices are now back down. So I think we can at least, I think we could be optimistic for next year, at least not think it's going to be worse than this year. So that's enough on that. Let's go on to fun stuff. Let's go on hey, Sam, do you have the music to cue up? I thought she had it already, but.
I want a hippopotamus for Christmas.
This makes me so happy. I love it.
Don't want a dog.
Okay, that may be enough.
I want a hippopotamus to play with and enjoy.
I am pretty sure that most everyone has heard that over the last decade, and indeed, that is the voice of a 10-year-old girl. And it was recorded back in 1953. And her name actually is Gayla Peavy. What a name. What a name. And that's a picture of her. And they did that song and it shot to the top of the charts. But
Because it's fantastic. I mean, what a great song.
you can't believe it's, it's kind of like what a unique voice, and she sounds so like she has it together. And I have found that people love it or hate it. And actually, when they play it enough times over the season, everybody kind of hates it. But it is a great song and one of the classics of Christmas. But someone, I wish I could remember who, mentioned something last week. Remember in the comments? Do you remember who it was? Someone said, well, there was a zoo and a hippo and things like that. And I said, boy, that sounds like a story. So I kind of did some digging to see what we could find. Oh, by the way, that song came out, of course, as a single, and there was a B-side. Anybody want to guess what the B-side was?
Oh no, but that's an awesome trivia question. Please tell me.
It is
Please tell all of us.
great trivia question. And the B-side, Are My Ears On Straight? And I think somewhere along the line, I've heard that song.
So it was Bill was the one that told us about the story. So he's the one last week that told us the little bit of the story. So he's the one that instigated all of this.
We have Bill to thank us for this inspiration. We owe Bill.
we do. Thanks, Bill.
The blame, it's just because. But that was the B-side. That was another thing I found kind of interesting. Now, here is the thing. She did that song. She lives in Oklahoma. She was living in Oklahoma. I haven't found out who did the band and all yet, but she did actually go on to perform that song on Lawrence Welk, and you can Google and see a live video of her doing that song on Lawrence Welk as well. So if you really want a glutton for punishment, go look at that. But what happened was some smart devil at the Oklahoma Zoo started a campaign to buy Gayla a hippo, and they went out and they raised $3,000 and they got a baby hippo. And by the way, according to at least the article, $3,000 is the equivalent of about $31,000 in like 2021 dollars. So in today's dollars, they raised $30,000, and they went out and they bought her and gifted to her a baby hippo. And here are some actual pictures from that era.
Oh, look at that.
Gayla here, Gayla with the hippo. And what a great, some people thought the song was a fundraiser for that, but no, she actually talked later that she sung the song and then they came up with the idea, and she went and visited it. I think the hippo lived for 47 years.
Wow.
This is a great story. I love it.
And then when it died, they got a new hippo from I think the San Diego Zoo or something, and she went and visited the new hippo. So who would have thought that was what a great idea. I'd never heard that story. Now, a little bit more here. The guy that wrote this song is a guy by the name of John Rocks. John wrote actually a number of songs. Probably the best known one besides the hippo song is It's a Big Wide Wonderful World. I can remember hearing that song. We didn't try to get that song out as well, but he did that. He did several other songs. And he actually he actually wrote some songs for Broadway as well. And to my knowledge, this is the only picture I could find of John Rocks, who was born like in 1907. Now, the other interesting thing about John is who he married. John married a lady by the name of Alice Pierce, who was in a number of TV shows and Broadway. She was known as having featuring a character with like a permanent nasal drip. Does anyone recognize her and what show she was in?
I will let you know if anybody chimes in. Currently,
She
nothing.
played Gladys Kravitz as a neighbor on a show. And that was Bewitched.
The note.
Most of the scene on Bewitched,
Oh,
but she was in a lot of
nice.
shows over time. And that was the wife of the guy who wrote the hippopotamus song.
My mom just like chimed in right as you were saying that. So my mom got it.
Okay,
Nice. Way to
ah.
go. Of course my mom got it. Yep. Nice.
So that's another little piece there. Now, a lot of other people did this show. And in about 6 years later, in 1959, these guys did the song. And I'm sure everyone can recognize them. They are, of course, the Three Stooges.
Love those guys.
And I was talked about it today in the office, and I don't know whether it was Sarah or Jerry. They said, "Yeah, my husband likes that. I can't stand those guys." I said, "Well, it might be a man's thing. You know, only men can really appreciate the gentle finesse of their humor. You know."
Not true. I love them. I love them. I
Okay.
used to watch them with my dad and my mom. No, I love them. Love them. Love them.
They are classics, but and a whole lot of other. I could list them, but there were country singers that did it, and many renditions of the hippopotamus song over the years. And just in case you're wondering, this is I think in 2019. This actually is Gayla Peavy. She was on a show in San Diego. She brought them hippo cookies to, I think, for Christmas or something. And so she, according to Wikipedia, she is still alive at like 89 or 79 or 89 years old. So she's still going strong, and went off and had did a number of songs up into the 60s. So there were a little bit more. And in fact, in 2017, she visited the zoo I had a hippo day for Gayla at the zoo. So the zoo's still getting the mileage out of it. So that's a little bit there. I hope for our holiday season and our last one, we could talk about some fun stuff and not go draw on about finances anymore. I'd always like to remind folks, if you see this, that's our website. Lots of good stuff there. Some great videos. That's the phone number to the office, and our clients all know they can call us if they need a phone call and all. But if you're out there and you've never met with us and you'd like to go to the website, look under events, all the happy half hours are there. There's some great videos, and you can always call if you'd like to, even just get a phone call to chat. So that is this final year's all you needed to know about Gayla Peavy and the hippopotamus song. You know
what I'm impressed by in this whole entire thing? When you're doing the math, so you're telling me that I can go and I can purchase a hippopotamus for $31,000. Is that what I heard? I mean, out of all of this?
Well, I don't
Is that
know
right?
if they got more expensive now or not, but back then it cost $3,000, which is $31,000 today. So it's conceivable you might be able to. I suspect animal rights and rules and regulations and paperwork were a lot less complicated in 1953, you know? So like many things, it's going to be more difficult to do now. By the way, I did do some research into Mama Got Run Over by a Reindeer. I actually had some things I could have queued up, but I thought that'd be too much. But just for some more trivia, the song was written by a guy, somewhere I've got his picture. He was a lounge singer. He played in bands that would go out to, the Holiday Inn and play in the lounge. And he wrote that song and he played it there at the lounge. And a singing couple heard it, loved it, and went off and wanted to record it, and they recorded it. They recorded 2 versions of it, I think, like in the 60s, and then they got divorced. So, you know, it was written by a lounge singer, and it is another classic in many ways, but
Crazy.
I don't think it's nearly as cute as the Hippo song. That's just so unique, you know.
Absolutely not. So I have a question. Since we have a little bit of time, I seriously have a thing for hippos. Like a hippopotamus is my thing. And if it's okay with you guys, I mean, I can take my laptop and walk away from the screen for a second over here and carry my laptop and show. I have a huge picture of a French bulldog riding a hippopotamus, smoking a cigar. And hey, while you guys talk, I can like walk over there and I can turn it on camera.
Okay, this is too good. This is too
right. Okay. All right. Hold on. You guys can talk, and I'll walk over there and show everybody.
Pass
Hold on.
up
Okay.
this. Can't
Okay,
pass
hold
up
on. It's a true story because I love it. All right, hold on. I'll walk over there. You guys
While
keep
we're doing
talking,
that-
say your hellos. Yeah,
While you're
hold
doing
on.
that, we can say hi to Diane and to Bill, who has joined us. And Diane's doing a blackberry milkshake from Gizmo Brew Works. Bill and we got Kim. Kim has joined us. Diane and our own Brenda, of course, is here as well. So hi to all of those.
All right, are you guys ready for this?
We're ready. We may even
Okay.
hide our videos so we
Okay.
can see yours in big picture.
Here we go. Let's see. There it is. Can you see it? I have a glare. I can turn off this light. Let's see. I mean, I'm not kidding. Where is it? Is that
You're
better?
right. That is a bulldog smoking a cigar, riding a hippopotamus. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't really get the glare off, but yeah, you can kind of see. It's like an old
Yeah.
picture. Yeah, it's pretty incredible, right? Yeah.
Somebody's got a very interesting imagination, you know?
Thought I was kidding. No, it's true
Who-
story. Yeah, true
Who
story.
did it?
Okay, I'm going back. Okay.
Who did it?
Oh, I would have to look closely. I will put it up there and I'll let you guys know. But yeah, let me go back over here. I will post it and let you guys know. No,
Okay.
I was not exaggerating. It's true. You guys can keep talking while I go back over there.
Okay, so anyway, let us know if you enjoyed that, and I always like to find out. Amazing with the web now, you can find interesting trivia that it's people connections you never believe. We did another one earlier this year. What was that? Sometimes we do so many of these, I can't remember what I have to go back and look at my own videos to remember what we did, you know?
All right, I'm back. I'm back set up over here. Yeah, no, it's I love hippo. I always joke with my grandson when he goes to the zoo to go and see if you can get a close to the hippo and give him a hug or a kiss. And he's like, no, Babcha. He's like, you can't because they're super mean. He's like, they are really, really mean. He's like, they will kill you and bite you. It's like, I know, but I'm just saying. No, but
Yeah, but
Mhm.
we're getting close to that hour. What do we always do here in this part of our ritual?
Ooh.
We do a wine drawing. So each week we raffle off 2 bottles of wine delivered to your door directly from Fermental Bottle Shop. They are newly located in the Cargo District in downtown Wilmington, and many of you have either seen it online or actually gotten the opportunity to be there. It's a really cool spot. You can go pick up wine or beer or go and enjoy a pint or a glass of wine. And in order to get your name into the raffle, all you have to do is if you are on Facebook, each week you just click that you are coming to the event. Or if you are on our email list, you would reply to the email that we send out, letting you know what our topic is and answer whatever Amy's question is, or you just say, add me to the wine drawing. And if you share that with a friend, you get an additional entry. Now, this week, I don't have my normal bucket, so I thinking kind of fittingly use an empty cooking container.
I love it.
So
That is so perfect. I love it.
I know that shows you what we've been doing in this house.
There's nothing wrong with that. All right, I'll do my drum roll.
And our winner this week of 2 bottles of wine is Diane L. So
Nice.
Congratulations.
Wonderful. Congratulations. I think she's on.
she's
Yeah.
definitely
Oh,
So
congratulations.
Diane. You are our wine winner.
Yay.
You know, and everyone, we look forward to seeing you back in January in the new year with
Yes.
another year of happy half hours. If as long as you enjoy them and keep coming, we will keep doing it and strive to find even not only current events but old events and a little education. If there's something in particular you'd like to see, put it in. We'll see if we can cover that. And we can bring in some other people too. We bring in Dick a lot, but we haven't brought in a concierge doctor in a while. Talk about that, and I need to get the Mars people here to talk about memory and things you can do. But you know, it's just been a great year. We want to thank you all, and all of us here at Carolina Retirement Planners want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and then we will see you we'll see you in the new year.
We'll see you then, everybody. Yeah.
Cheers.
Stay safe. Cheers. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.